4 days after an ICE agent fatally shot Renee Good, I saw federal agents in the Twin Cities constrain the airflow to a man's neck until he became unconscious. Orban Mauricio Enriquez Serrano, a Honduran national, was at a speedway when a dozen masked Border Patrol agents suddenly swarmed his vehicle. They demanded he roll down his window and show his papers. When he didn't comply, they shattered the window and dragged him out, pressing him against the ground until his body went limp. They carried him to an unmarked government van and drove away. Watching the video of his arrest the following day, his sister Consuelo was sure he was dead. It wasn't until a day later that she could confirm he had survived and that he'd been sent to an infamous detention tent camp in Texas, where 3 detainees have died since December, including one in which a fellow detainee says he saw a guard choke a 55-year-old man, Geraldo Lunas Campos, to death. Consuelo told HuffPost she was able to speak to her brother for a few seconds over the phone, and that her brother said he was very injured. Serrano's was one of a wave of arrests in Minnesota in recent weeks, all part of what the government says is the largest DHS operation in history. In the days since Good was killed, federal agents continued to pour into Minnesota. The state calls it an invasion of federal forces. The Trump administration has deployed a massive amount of personnel to Minneapolis: 800 Border Patrol agents and 2,000 Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers, all amounting to 5 times the headcount of the Minneapolis police force. President Donald Trump has threatened even more force by invoking the Insurrection Act, which would send the U.S. military to patrol the streets. Despite the awesome number of federal law enforcement personnel pitted against them, Minnesotans are fighting back. When federal agents arrive in a neighborhood, residents hound them. The near constant use of chemical agents and physical violence doesn't stop these efforts. The orange stain of pepper spray has become something of a mark of pride among locals, evidence that they've stood up for their neighbors. And many of those neighbors are too scared to leave their homes. When they do, they carry proof of citizenship. I asked 2 cousins, both born in the United States and of Somali heritage, how Minneapolis has felt in recent weeks. They responded with one word: Germany.